Welcome to day number 3, Virgin Voyages, Resilient Lady, Greek Island Glow. I'm coming at you from the balcony of my parents' cheeky corner suite because they have this beautiful view behind them. We are in Rhodes today, which is our last Greek island before we go to Turkey. But welcome to Rhodes.
So, Aubrey, have we been to a place like this before? It looks like this.
I don't think so.
Because it's supposed to have a lot of Turkish, like Ottoman influence.
Yeah.
Crete has that, but it didn't look exactly like this.
No, Crete was like, I don't know. The buildings here are very square, and I feel like in Crete they were still rounded.
Yeah. I also feel like this seems a little cleaner than Anya, where we were in Crete.
Probably because it's port city.
So as we're exploring the town, we're trying to find where the ancient
Colossus
of Rhodes was, which broke 2,000 years ago in an earthquake, and it was part of one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. So we've made it to the new town harbor, which is where Colossus used to be, right, Aubrey?
Yes.
And Colossus was completely made of bronze, spanning across the harbor.
Yeah, I can't remember which empire it was, but someone eventually took all of his pieces back to their home country and turned it into coins. Walking around here is really nice. Number one, you don't have to get a tender off the ship. You can just walk right off the ship onto, like we dock, and then you can just walk right off the ship. There's a lot of shade. There's a lot of huge trees here. And at least today, there's constant breeze off the sea.
I think we're the only cruise ship docked here right now, too.
Yeah, it's not, like, it's crowded, but it's not uncomfortably crowded. I will say the souvenirs I've seen are a lot of the same as Athens and the other Greek islands. I haven't seen anything super unique. I will say they have a lot of lamps, like the Turkish, Moroccan lamps, and you don't see that as often in the more Greek areas. But since we're so close to
Turkey and the Ottoman.
And at one time this was occupied by the Ottoman Empire, so we still have some of those influences. And the architecture is really interesting because it is a combination of, I think it was Byzantine, Ottoman,
and Italian.
It's a really interesting combination of architectural styles. You can really see all 3 of those, like the history of all 3 of those cultures in the architecture.
I was thinking that some of this fortified wall reminded me of St. Augustine's fort, like at least the shape of it. And then of course we have all of these flowers, the bougainvillea in Florida too.
detailed this pattern is on the ground. Painstaking it must have been to lay all these stones like that.
Be bumpy with your luggage though.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with strollers though, pushing them along. Mixing it up.
And that's where you start going and seeing all the little magic corners. These craft beer garden.
Charlie's Craft
But I'm not
Beer
Mexican.
Garden.
The only Greek Irish man on the island. Everybody knows who I am.
Adventure.
Irish and trusting. I think we're gonna be kidnapped by cats.
Kidnapped by cats?
Yeah.
Catnapped?
This is where they. Yeah. Isn't that when you nap a cat?
No way. So he was in between the
Yeah,
staff.
1 foot was on each thing.
No, but like the staffs where like the animals are.
Oh.
Unless it's just the way that it is on that sign. Getting a bit ghosty, but going down these back roads, it really feels like you're in Tuscany. You got all the Vespas and the colors. It's the colors of the buildings, even though we're in Greece. I think this is one of my favorite things that I like about traveling to other countries is just wandering the streets and getting lost and finding the beauty of being alone. Did we find the mustache men again?
Mm-hmm. Look at these dapper men over here. Oh, this one's got a goatee.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is mustachioed. So we stopped at a restaurant in Rhodes and got a €3 a mythos beer, and I just got a Coke. But I am gonna steal a fry from the Euro because I deserve it. A hot and not salty. And I'm gonna put it back.
So when we were walking around, we ran into the only
Irishman.
Greek Irishman on the island.
Self-proclaimed.
He had some good tips for us to try to find those Instagram spots, alleyways, the part of Rhodes that you want to see and not the commercialized stuff. I guess you found a friend.
Sorry, Mom, I'm petting the cat.
No rabies for you.
This one looks like somebody's pet, though. Oh. Cute baby. So you could just walk off the ship, come right here and swim if you wanted to.
Good.
And the water is super clear. There's a lot to see here, and it's not just like shopping. There were areas where you could go and like you were just walking around the moat, like the old moat, and basically just walking around a medieval fortress. That was nice to have, and not just like this touristy stuff smacking you in the face. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. I think definitely get off the ship here. It's a shorter amount of time, but it's really easy just to walk off the boat. Also, if you want to come swim in the sea, like a 5-minute walk from the ship, you can just come hop in, take a dip.
Now, if I was going to rate the scale of the islands, yesterday in Santorini, I would give it a 6 out of 10. But it's partly because we've been there before. Aubrey wanted to give it a 0, but Rhodes, I wouldn't do an excursion here, in my opinion, because there's a lot of quaint alleyways and quaint things and shops. There's tons of shops here. And I would give this place a 9 out of 10. The only reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because I want to find more local shops and not all these commercialized things. And I think that comes with the territory of being at a port city. A 9 out of 10, this is a place that's fun to go to. We are at Richard's Rooftop Bar, which is exclusive to Rockstar. I ordered the salmon poke, the Magic Moments sushi, in my opinion. The salmon poke wasn't as fresh as the Magic Moments sushi was, so I didn't like that. The Magic Moments, however, comes with nigiri, it comes with all these like varieties of sushi, and it was very fresh. It was really good. And then it comes with a little seaweed salad with like mushrooms that are based in like a vinegar, and I didn't necessarily like that. And I'm someone that likes seaweed salad. Pass on the poke, yes on the Magic Moments. That is my review.
So I did not have lunch today, and I was trying to find something. It's like between 5 and 6, and I feel like there's not a lot of food options right now. So I got the Reuben hot dog from the Social Club. It doesn't look that great, so I'll let you know how it tastes. Hello, I'm here to review the pastrami, the Reuben hot dog. Actually, it was a pretty solid hot dog. If you're craving a hot dog, it was good. The mustard and ketchup went a long way. But it was mustard, ketchup, sauerkraut, some pastrami, and some provolone. It was good. Brian and I got the Neptune's Fortune, which has rum, tequila, orgeat. I don't know what that is.
Is that like the Gen Alpha Giat word?
No. Yeah. Velvet Falernum, lemon, passion fruit, Angostura bitters, and mint. I don't know what half the things are in this drink, but let's taste it. Okay. I don't know how to describe this. It's fruity. You can taste the passion fruit, and then it has a bitterness on the end, like there's some bitter orange from the bitters. It's really good. I like it. It is pretty sweet. I don't think it's too sweet for you though, Brian. Let's see.
Okay. Let's see. I can see what you mean that it's sweet. Kind of has like a hurricane type of taste to it, but mint. Is it good? It's $17 though.
Bruh.
I will say though, this bar, 10 out of 10 for views, because there are these huge port windows and we're just sailing along, I think next to Turkey, and it's beautiful. And also this bar is pretty big. It's like 6, 7 o'clock right now. And both last night and tonight when we went to the bars at this time, there's like nobody there. So it's a good time. Like we're enjoying having our little pre-dinner drinks. And yeah, we're just gonna sip this drink and enjoy this view. Oh, hello, and welcome to the Athletic Club Bar. We are right underneath the walking track. This is where the pajama party was the other night. It's very windy up here. Hold on to your menus. I knew there was kombucha somewhere. I didn't know where. The kombucha is here. We're going to order the Take a Seat, which is their twist on a margarita. It has tequila, lychee, coconut water, agave, lemon, and Peychaud's bitters. So I'm gonna give this menu back because it's gonna run away, and we're gonna order our drink. Okay, bye.
So this is the Take a Seat, the Athletic Club Bar at the back of the ship. It's a balanced flavor. I like it. It's 8 o'clock. Best time to go. Probably because everybody's at dinner. But our dinner reservation's at 8:30.
Tonight we are having dinner at Gunbae, which is the Korean barbecue restaurant on board. This is a very popular restaurant, and we are letting the chef pick our selections of food. You don't actually do any of the cooking. There's a chef that comes to your table and cooks for you, and he's going to be giving us a selection of the most popular dishes, and then if there's anything we want to try in addition, then we can order that as well, but we're going to go with his choice to start out with.
I have ordered the Smash It cocktail, which is a ginger-based cocktail. Had Black Label in it. Apparently, it is the most popular drink on the menu. You can also get this in the pairing, but I chose to get this on its own. If you like a good ginger beer, this is more like that. We have just finished day number 3 on our cruise to the Greek islands. Today, we ventured around Rhodes. How was your day today, Aubrey?
It was nice to relax for a bit. I really enjoyed Rhodes. It was more chill. It was cooler in temperature, literally more chill.
Literally more chill.
Yeah, and we had time once we got back on the ship to get some snacks, have some drinks, get in the hot tub for dinner. So how was your day?
I enjoyed today as well.
Yeah, we met a cat, so that was nice.
Several cats. We went to a few bars, had some food review. We went to Gunbae.
Let's talk about Gunbae.
Was an experience.
It was very loud because they're cooking at your table. The restaurant was there was a lot of cooking air in the restaurant, which aggravated my cough a bit. It was just, we've been doing so much stuff that it was a very overstimulating environment to be in. And they're like cooking stuff and bringing it to your table and like bringing all this stuff. And if you're a small group, they will seat you with other people. So it becomes a shared experience. We had 6 people in our party, so it was just us at the table.
I would say also as an introvert that the Gunbae experience, if we didn't have our own party, because normally the tables are 8, not 6, that I would be really uncomfortable. Also, not only are the wait staff cooking your stuff, because like in real Korean barbecue, like if you go to Los Angeles, you a lot of times cook your own.
Real Korean barbecue in Los Angeles, not Korea.
Well, that's where Korean barbecue is from. Korean barbecue is from Los Angeles. It is usually expected that you cook your own stuff at the table. However, they don't want people to do it wrong. So the wait staff is not only waiting on you, but is cooking your food. And then because they have to do double duty, they're leading drinking games while you're waiting on your food. All of the other tables in the restaurant are all doing this, and they're all yelling, and there's a lot of noise.
Everyone's chanting, Gunbae, Gunbae, Gunbae.
which means cheers in Korean.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I feel
Overstimulating.
it is overstimulating. I feel like if you're gonna do this restaurant, which isn't the best Korean barbecue I've ever had, book it on the day at sea and not on a port day, because I feel like people want more action, more excitement on the day at sea than like after a long day out. My favorite food, because we ordered basically the whole menu, were the things that the wait staff suggested, which was the chicken, the fried chicken, and then the short rib was really good. Other than that, it just was, oh, this is meat. It didn't have a lot of seasoning.
I've only ever eaten Korean barbecue one other time, and it was in Los Angeles, and it was amazing. It's just, it's not the best Korean barbecue I've ever had. It is a loud, stimulating, like, environment. So if that's what you want, then great. That's not really what we wanted. So it was just a little overwhelming. But overall, I've been very impressed with the food on this ship. It has all been great.
And when you think that it's not great, it ends up being great, like that hot dog I had earlier. Couple words of advice. If you are going to eat breakfast, do it before 11 because they're putting all the food away. Number 2, now that we've eaten at 3 restaurants for dinner, they're gonna take minimum 2 hours.
Yeah.
So plan that in your schedule when you're looking at, oh, what time should I book my reservations for these restaurants? Expect 2 hours for the duration of the meal, and hopefully they'll help you decide what you want. Because like typical American, they're like, oh, I want 90 minutes or less.
Or less, like an hour.
This is more of a like European dining experience.
We've been doing our dinner reservations between like 8 and 10, and that's worked out well for us. So we have breakfast, and then we'll have kind of smaller snack meals a couple times throughout the day, and then we'll have our big meal at night, and I think that has been working well for us.
Also, we learned that 80% of this ship are Americans.
Based on this particular
cruise. I find that really interesting because we're in Greece, and I thought it would be more diverse.
More Europeans, yeah.
Also, word of advice. I wouldn't book an excursion in Rhodes. I would just wander the streets and get to know like the personality of the island, because I feel like people book excursions and they do this and that, but they miss out on what could be there. Santorini, do an excursion. Rhodes, dope.
You're also at port for a very short time in Rhodes. You can start getting off at 9 and you have to be back on at 5.
Tomorrow we have a long day.
Long day.
It is also, tomorrow night is Scarlet Night.
So we've got an early wake up in the morning. We've ordered room service. Breakfast was still included, and there was no delivery charge because we have Rockstar Status.
However, travel hack. If you don't have Rockstar Status and you don't want to pay for the delivery fee, just pay for like an espresso, and that's like $4 as opposed to paying for the delivery fee of like $11.
If you purchase anything in your order, they don't charge you the delivery fee. If you buy something that's $4, you're not charged that $10 delivery fee.
You're charged $4 instead.
Yeah, so you like save $6, I guess.
You might as well get something out of it.
But we're gonna hunker down, go to bed. Hopefully my voice will be more healed tomorrow. It's getting better, but I'm not there quite yet, so.
If you like what you saw and you want to see more, click that subscribe button, that bell notification. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye. And then head into town, so we'll catch you when we go on the flippity flop, when we go do those things.
She's like that. You're like, oh. I don't know where we are anymore. Are we on a boat?